Hello everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in to the premiere of our Cosmere Tabletop RPG one-shot, Bridge 9. We played a version that was in beta, and if you want to go check out the beta version, you can check it out on demiplaying.com. The link will be in the description box below, and please stay tuned until after the video, as there will be a special announcement at the very end. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Insta-kill you, babe.
No! But it just started.
Yeah, you're dead. Oh, screw it. You know what it is. Plot. We're doing this for plot reasons. Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. This is our first Cosmere Tabletop RPG. This is the one-shot called Bridge 9. I am joined by my awesome co-hosts, my participants, my players. I'm joined by the lovely Melly B.
Let's go.
And I'm joined by my best friend of all time and possibly all eternity, Nimic.
What's up, guys?
All right, Nimic. I swear, good thing we're not actually playing D&D, or else I'll be confusing you with a mimic.
Or really though.
Hey, yeah, they just sound the same. Just change your N to an M, and yeah, you're a mimic with a K.
K's for Kel.
Okay. But with that, are you guys ready to get this party started?
Let's do
it.
All right, so first off, we need to begin, as all stories begin, with a prologue. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with the Cosmere, specifically Stormlight Archives, the Stormlight Archive is the story of Roshar, a world of storms and war. It is a story of growth, of passion, of honor. And today is a story that you will tell. You are not yet heroes. You currently live in a war camp at the edge of the Shattered Plains, a vast expanse of chasm and plateaus. Today, you're traveling with soldiers and scholars, loyal to the Alethi noble named High Prince Sadius. That is where our story begins. A few days ago, a high storm uncovered ruins dating back to the Silver Kingdoms. Now, you're part of an expedition sent across the Barren Stone to investigate what's left of those ruins. Now, it is midday when you reach the final plateau crossing. The expedition scholars ride in wagons pulled by chols, their carapace-covered legs clicking with every slow but steady step. The expedition's bridge crews carries a even heavier burden. Every time you reach the edge of a plateau, the crew heaves the bridge forward and pushes it across the chasm. As the bridgemen struggle with the heavy wooden bridge, a scout announced, "We're nearly to the ruins. It's time to cross one more chasm." So, as you guys are crossing this bridge, you're beginning to notice that the chol that you guys are following, that you guys are riding, is getting a little skittish. As it's, again, this is very weird because for the last couple crossings, the chol has been just, again, moving at a slow pace, the way basically chols do. So, is there anything you guys would like to do?
Roll perception.
Okay, what are you looking for?
I am anything aggressive that's coming towards us.
Okay, roll me a deduction.
Deduction. Okay, so D20.
Yep, D20, and then add your deduction.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Deduction. So that's a 17.
Okay. So, let's see here. Okay. You being at least somewhat familiar with the Shattered Plains, you know one of the greatest threats out here are chasm fiends. They are the apex predators of the Shattered Plains. And just as this thought comes into your mind, you hear the scraping and scratching of a chasm fiend popping up over and coming up onto the bridge. You guys hear the creaking and screeching of the bridge as it collapses and you guys all fall down into the chasm. Need you both to roll me an athletics check. Nimic, roll me it with advantage.
Okay, and is that...
Roll 2d20s.
So, like this?
Yep. just like that.
Okay.
12.
12.
There we go.
Athletics. So that would be 16 plus,
plus 2?
so 18. Okay, and actually, I need you all also to roll me a d6 as well. We need to up the stakes here.
Okay, just 1d6.
Yep, 1d6.
6.
Okay, so both of you actually do get a chance. So
Cool.
you guys can choose to expend the chance now to have another character take half damage or ignores injury. Which actually, let me see here, looking at... So, actually here, I'll just go through the narrative.
Okay.
So, as you fall down, let's see here. Now let me make sure I got these correct. Nelly, your character, as you fall down, you were actually right next to the wagon, and the wagon broke most of your fall.
Okay.
So you actually escape with no damage.
That's good.
That is really good. You rolled very well. Now, Ashela Nimic's character, that you're, again, let's see here. You rolled a 13,
12.
a 12. 12, okay. So let me see here. Let me do this. You roll and take 2 points of impact damage. But now if you want to, you can choose to use your chance dice you can choose to negate that damage. If you wish.
I'll take it.
Okay, you'll take 2 points of fall damage. So as you fall, you are able to mostly kind of roll with the punches. You roll with the fall, but that doesn't mean you didn't come out completely unscathed. You got some scrapes, you got some bruises, but nothing too crazy.
Sounds about right.
So, but now you are at the bottom of this chasm. The carriage that was pulling is now in ruins. What would you guys like to do?
What can we do? Just
For
anything?
me, Ashlon stands up, dusts himself off, and just looks around to see if there's anyone else that fell down and try and help them get up.
Okay. There were a lot of, again, you were traveling with around 20 troops with you guys. Some were, and I want to say about maybe, actually, roll me a deduction check.
Oh no.
That's the 3.
Okay, so 1 second here. Oh, wait, I think I gave you the wrong one. Perception. I meant perception. So we can still take the
Okay.
2, but
That's a 6.
6. Okay. Let's see here. You begin trying to look around, but you are, again, as you fell, you're kind of really disoriented. You're not quite sure where to look, how to begin to really start looking for people. You're very much more just kind of focusing on where you are at, looking, trying to gauge the distance between you and the top of the plateau. Is there anything you want to try to do to maybe help, maybe give you an advantage in this situation?
I got my hands around my mouth and yell out, "Is everybody okay?"
Okay, actually, give me, I'll give you advantage with that. So roll one more time for perception. All right. First natural 20 of the night.
Woo.
Perfect.
Let's go.
Okay, so as you hear that, everyone go, "Oh, over here!" And it's coming from underneath the bridge where it collapsed.
Yikes.
I'm gonna rush over and just trying to lift it,
Okay, so I'm gonna.
at least somewhat.
Okay. So let's have 1 second. That's where I need to look at your guys' sheets too. Yeah, roll me an athletics check then.
No.
Anybody want to go and try to help?
Yeah, sure. Am I in the chasm?
Yeah,
Or-
you're at the bottom of the chasm.
Okay.
Everybody's at the bottom of the chasm.
Okay, yeah. I, having also heard the person cry out, I will run over and see if they're okay. see what I can do to help.
Okay.
I would also call out, say, someone help.
Okay. And I will say, actually, you get one of Sadius's soldiers, one of the spearmen, come over, kind of hobbling a little bit. He gets his hand underneath, and let's roll one more time. This one is advantage for athletics. Since now we kind of got a good group here. Not much better.
Oh no.
Okay. So again, as you guys are heaving, you see the Captain Selenar, comes over, and he, at this point, he's just like, leave them be, leave the weak behind.
Oof.
And you see the spearman, Aaron, just kind of like go back and forth, just like, and begrudgingly goes and follows Captain Selenar.
Where's the chasm fiend at this point?
That is a good question. Roll me perception.
Okay.
You have no idea. The fall really disoriented you.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are at the bottom of the chasm. Again, you do have found survivors. And actually, I'm going to say, with enough of you guys around, I don't see a problem of you guys actually being able to haul up and pull out the 2 bridgemen that were underneath it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Because I think with enough hands, I think you're fine. I think that should be okay.
Yeah.
So just the fact that you guys found them, I think that's more important. Because they're able to help you, and you do meet one of the bridgemen, the one who did kind of call out. His name is Aaron.
Okay.
All right, so you have pulled 2 bridgemen out from underneath the collapsed bridge. And so now what else do you guys want to do?
Is there anything from was it caravan?
Yeah.
Oh, is there anything that we can scavenge Yeah. Like anything that we could take with us?
You're more welcome to look.
Okay.
So roll me a deduction check. So D20.
Okay.
Very nice.
+3.
Okay, so 18. Okay, so as you begin going through the carts, you find food, you find water, you find barrels of water. Only one of them has been smashed.
Okay.
The other one is at least in decent conditions. So yeah, collapses. Let me just double check here. Yeah, you're able to pull out one basically barrel of water, which is, I want to say about no. Big old thing of water. It weighs around 45 pounds.
Okay.
It is a heavy bugger.
What about the 2 bridgemen? Can they walk?
They are very injured. They
Okay.
are hobbling. They can walk to a degree, but they are severely injured. And there is a 3rd bridgeman who actually, you see him start to hobble out. He is an older, grizzled bridgeman.
Okay.
I have 2 things.
Okay.
First, how long has it been since the last high storm?
Again, this just happened a couple of days ago.
Okay. I forgot, sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Second thing, I want to walk up to the captain.
Captain Selenar, okay.
And Saunders, Captain, how far till we can get out of here? Where do we need to go?
With that, actually, one second here. You see a woman around the age of 30 come up. Well, actually, we're not too far away from the ruins. We are crossing the last plateau. We can finish the mission and get there. We can make our way over there. Might be getting there around nightfall, so we might not get there tonight, but we can definitely be there in the morning.
How will we get back up?
Again,
There's
ruins,
ladders back at camp.
let's say we're too far away from the camps. We're too far away from the war camps. We are out in the middle of the Shattered Plains. Our only real hope is to get to these ruins, because these ruins can actually have a staircase that could lead us out, because these are ruins that date back all the way before the Desolation. So these are ruins that could potentially have historical value to everything that could actually help us win this war against the Parshendi. And then
stairs to get out. So.
And as she begins talking, Selenar actually interrupts her. Brightness, this whole storming suicide mission is your fault. Just do as I say. You see anger spring beginning to pool like blood at the captain's feet. He shouts at Varda and to get moving. Then he stalks towards the old bridgeman, the one who's all grizzled. His name's Doral. He's like, we're leaving this one behind as bait for the chasm fiend. You see Selenar unsheath his sword. He's holding it above the older man. For a moment, the captain's green eyes seem to flash red. Okay, what do you guys do?
Nothing.
Good question.
Okay. So you see Captain raise his sword as he's about ready to strike and kill an older person, old bridgeman.
Is he injured?
He is injured.
Is injured? Alright, let's see. Captain, if he can't keep up, he'll be food enough for him. Let's just keep moving.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are... Okay.
For a persuasion roll.
Can try to roll persuasion roll. His sword is at the ready. He is on the downward strike.
Maybe... do I have anything I could block with?
Yeah, you have a knife you can block with.
I don't know if a knife wins.
Hey, it's something.
Sure, I'll
A
try.
mod 20.
For persuasion?
Yeah.
Okay, well...
I'll try blocking.
Okay. So, I need you to give me an agility check.
Okay.
Okay.
Plus 2.
Okay, so you do move in, but
I was like, yeah, a knife's not gonna do it.
You're going to take 4 damage
Ouch.
from Selenar's sword.
Okay.
But
I figured.
you do take a hit, and with a mod 20 roll, let's see here. Okay, because a mod 20, that's still good. Okay.
Can I add, saying that he'd be better bait alive than dead? There's plenty of dead bodies.
No player character. Okay. So as you begin saying this,
Oh, I should have used this.
oh, grapple.
Yeah.
So as you say this, you see the look in his eyes, and ooh, give me a knowledge check. Yeah, see if about maybe a lore check. Yeah, with advantage, expertise. You got Alethi.
Okay, with advantage. 14. So 14 plus lore is 15.
So as you're looking at him, you can see that you see a small grin as he brings his sword up for another attack. You know this, you've heard about this from other soldiers, especially from the High Prince Dalinar, of a little thing called the Thrill.
I draw my sword.
Okay,
And
we're
just
into combat. Yeah, no, but again, this one, very much, he has succumbed to the thrill.
Yeah. Maybe he should be the sacrifice or the bait.
So let me move a couple things around real quick, since now we don't chase.
Sweet.
Okay, so now when it comes to combat, okay, this is where it's very different from like D&D here. Do you want to go fast or do you want to go slow?
Fast.
Okay. So then, what about you, Melly?
Hmm.
Fast or slow?
I guess fast.
Okay. So
Actually, I'm sorry. Can I take it back? Can I go slow?
you can go
I
slow.
was thinking about it. Okay.
Okay. So, Melly, you get 2 actions. What do you want to do? You're already in range of combat with him.
Okay. What can I do?
You can tackle, you can grapple, you can shove, you can strike.
Maybe instead of trying to block, maybe I'll try striking instead.
Okay. So go ahead and roll me a... Yeah, do you want to strike once or twice? Because you have 2 actions.
Let's see. Am I like beside him or am I?
Yeah, you're right next to him.
Okay.
You are close enough to hit him.
Maybe do a start with a strike and then maybe a reactive strike.
That can only be a reaction.
Okay. Okay, let's try 2 strikes.
Okay, 2 strikes. So go to your knife. So actually, this is where we can use demi-plane.
With banter, where you can speak freely during yours or other turns,
Yeah, it's a free action.
I'm gonna call out and just say he's not himself. Just immobilize him. Don't kill him.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, then I'll just try and render him so he's not able to, I guess, make any.
Okay, so these are non-lethal strikes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just kind of try to like knock him down or like keep him from attacking anybody.
Okay. So yeah, you want to go ahead and click on the knife?
Alright. With doing that, can I give my command die to her? It's part of. I have decisive command,
Okay.
and so it's. You get a command die, and I spend 1 focus to choose an ally to influence within 20 feet of me.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, absolutely.
And then you can use this here. They can roll your command die along with the other dice for that test. After rolling, they can choose 1 die roll from that test other than the plot die and add the command die to it.
Okay, what is the command die? Is it like a d6?
It's a D4.
D4. Okay, so yeah, if you want to, go ahead and roll a d4. So yeah.
So it gets added to your
Yeah, it gets added
roll.
to your attack roll, which brings it to a 13.
Okay.
Which, let me see here. Because now I gotta go look at the rules for this one specifically. Because that will just, like, it doesn't hit him, but you can make it a gleaning shot, a gleaning hit.
Can I use gain advantage?
Yeah. What are you gonna do to try to gain the advantage?
Maybe like.
Are you gonna throw like dirt into his face to try to gain the advantage? Are you?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So roll the d20 one more time.
Okay.
Okay. You're gonna hit this time. Okay. And what was the damage roll that you had? 4.
Yeah.
Dealt 4 damage. Okay. 4 non-lethal damage. I will specify here. Okay. So that, yeah, you're able to glean in a good shot.
Okay.
So, sorry, Nimic, you're going slow, right?
Yes, 1 slow.
Okay. So now it is going to be his turn. Because he's going to go fast. He is going to do 2 strikes, 1 onto Doral and 1 onto Thessa.
Yeah, that's it.
Thessa, okay. So for him, let's see. Yeah. Go ahead, roll his dice. So first strike onto Doral. That's gonna hit. And it's going, yeah, it's a good hit, so 1d8. does 8 damage to Doral. Okay. Ooh, Doral is looking rough. And then the attack onto Thessa. That is going to be a miss. So that's going to be his turn. So now it is your turn, Echelon.
Alright. So he's within my movement. So
It's going to be that one.
Oh, he's the red one.
Yeah. Sorry, usually I try to mark red as enemies.
He's
still within range. I just want to make sure you're going to the right person.
Yeah. So I want to run up to him and use the shove action.
Okay.
To try and knock him a little bit further away.
Ooh, okay.
And put myself between everyone and him.
Okay.
Okay.
So shoving. This is where, again, we're in new territory.
Yes. So through strength and skill, forcibly maneuver your opponent.
Okay, so he probably has to make an athletics check. Or at least a strength check. Yeah, athletics. Actually, yeah, it was probably going to be athletics versus athletics.
Okay. Mine's a 12.
Okay, and his... Ah, okay, his total is 11, so you do push him.
Nice.
Let's go.
You caught him by surprise. And is that worth 1 action or 2 actions? There should be arrows right next to it.
2.
2? Okay, so
There's 2 arrows.
perfect. So how far does it say how far you can shove him?
It says forcibly maneuver your opponent.
Okay, I'm going to say move to him about there, and
Okay.
you're probably at this point like right in between.
Okay. That's my 25 feet is to there. That's my...
Okay, so now we're back to the top of the round. Are you guys going to go fast or slow?
I'm going to
What's
go
slow?
fast.
So basically what happens in the turn order, and this might be helpful for everybody here, going fast is you're going to jump to the top of the initiative order.
Okay.
You're going to be one of the first ones to go first. So, because again, technically this all happens at the same time. So, again, if you're saying you're going to, if you guys are saying you're going to go fast, you're going to go first, but you only get 2 actions. Whereas if you go slow, you get 3 actions. But you might either come after you will go after a fast NPC action, but NPC taking a slow action will be last.
What about reactive strike? Because,
Again, that's where actually.
Because if he was
Ooh.
just pushed back, wouldn't I be able to?
Good catch. Yes, you can do a reactive strike. You really can. Since he was
Okay.
able to go in and shove him,
Yeah.
he then gets knocked out of your range, which provides you an attack of opportunity. So you can do a reactive strike.
Okay. So.
But yeah, you expend 1 focus though.
Okay.
So you can use a focus to do that.
Sure, let's do it.
Okay, so go ahead.
Actually, before I do that, how is he doing? Like, can he still fight?
Oh, yeah, he's still standing.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll do another.
Okay.
I'll do a reactive strike.
Okay, so now go ahead and make an attack roll.
Okay. Nice.
Okay.
And then do I?
You would add your knife combat modifier, which is +2.
Okay.
Okay. So then, yeah, that will bring total to 17, which is a hit. So
Awesome.
now roll your damage dice, which I believe is a D4.
Okay.
So you rolled a 3, so you dealt 5 damage. Okay. Very cool. All right, so yeah, now we're back to the top. Again, since that was a reaction, we are now at the top. Nimic, you were saying you were going to go fast?
Yes.
Okay. What do you want your actions to be?
First, I want to speak and try and persuade him. And like, you need to snap out of this.
Okay. Okay.
On the wide eyes, you're not going to be attacking me.
All right. Roll. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah.
So that'd be persuasion.
Yeah. Persuasion. That's the term I was looking for. Oof.
Oh no.
Definitely not enough. To that, again, you just actually, we'll do this. So actually what he's going to do is he's going to lash out. He's going to spend a focus to lash out.
Yeah.
And he's going to just make an attack at you. Since, again, in all respect, you kind of pissed him off.
Can I use a focus to dodge?
Does dodging, can you dodge with the focus?
Dodge is a reaction that costs 1 focus.
Then absolutely, if he hits.
Okay.
And with that, I think, actually, let me see here.
My defense is a 12.
He rolled an 11.
Okay.
So that.
So I deflect it.
Actually, he can go for graze, but since you're going, if you want to, you can spend a focus to dodge.
Okay. I do.
Okay. Which I believe then negates it. Oh, okay. He gets disadvantage on the attack. Okay. So then 7 and. Okay. So I'm gonna do this because this is where I'm playing. We're playing by our own rules here. He is gonna roll damage, but it's going to be, again, since this is a gray shot, it's just a single D8. I'm going to half it to where you take 4 damage.
Okay.
Okay. So you tried persuasion.
Do I still have an action or no?
You still have 1 action. Because with this, since you're going slow, you have a total of 2 actions. You haven't moved. So you just tried to persuade him out of it. So that's 1 action. Since that was more of a skill test to try not to get him out of it. So you can do a strike or you can try something else.
If I can try and gain advantage when he strikes me, I want to try and like clench my arm and then catch the blade to try and like flip it out of his hands.
Okay. So, from my knowledge of at least trying to gain advantage, that would be, you're trying to do that to gain advantage on your next. Actually, you could, I don't know. So specifically in this case, that way of trying to gain advantage would give you advantage in like the fighting scenario, which you don't have another action to do a strike with.
Okay.
So again, this is where it's very interesting when it comes to the gain advantage, is you're trying to come up with a way in which, yeah, you will gain advantage over your next move. I mean, if you want to, you can instead go slow. And then that way you can do another advantage. Give another action.
I think instead I'll do the disengage.
Okay, you're on a disengage? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that way you can't take an attack of opportunity.
Okay. And then...
And I'm just gonna...
Okay. So...
Actually, let's go here.
That's up. What? Were you gonna go fast or slow?
Actually, I wanted to use a skill.
Okay.
And just use perception and make sure that we're still not under attack by the...
Oh, okay. You want to kind of look around at your surroundings.
Yeah, because, I mean, it's like, would we rather fight
Him
the
or
big
the cat?
guy or... Yeah. So I just want to make sure, like, see what the bigger threat is.
Okay, okay. Go ahead and roll me perception.
Okay. That's still a D20?
D20.
Okay.
So then go back to your character sheet.
Perception. Let's see. +3.
That's 3. So, okay, I'm mod 20. So you take a moment to really look around your surroundings. And as you begin to notice, you don't see the chasm fiend that was up above,
Yeah.
but off in the far distance, you can hear some type of chittering. You can hear just like the scraping against walls on the far end of the chasm.
Okay.
So, what do you want to do now?
We should probably get this either situated or get back on the move to safety before like something bigger comes.
Okay, are you trying to persuade?
Let's see. Who would I persuade?
At this point, you can try to persuade the captain to kind of just go, "Hey, snap out of it.
Yeah.
We have bigger problems here. We need to get moving."
Let's do that.
Okay.
Actually, I think I might have had something. Actually, yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Roll persuasion with advantage in this case.
Okay.
And roll one more d20. One more d20.
Okay.
12 plus
3?
3. As you say that, you see the spearman who was working with, again, who is with Sadius's army. You see him kind of look around, and you see him start moving and kind of getting stuff kind of going.
Oh yeah, actually, I have a question.
Okay.
The guy that was about to be used as bait,
Mm-hmm.
is he still like he can't?
He's in the middle of this.
And he can't move at all.
He can't move. Like, he was very injured from the fall.
Okay. I'm sorry. What were you gonna say?
Okay, so were you going fast or were you going slow?
Let's go
Slow?
Slow.
Okay. So I'm going to say you're looking around the surroundings to gain advantage. I'm going to say that was your first action, and then you try to persuade him. That was the other one. You got one more action to do. So it's either move, or you could try to aid. You could try to...
And this guy is still up, still kicking. Like he's still.
Yeah, he's gunning for a fight. He is ready. You see a smile on his face with his sword drawn.
Is there anything around us I could use?
As like an improvised weapon, or
Yeah, maybe.
yeah, there are rocks nearby.
Yourself a BFR.
I don't know. Why are we trying to, like, is there a way to save him or like snap him out of it?
Technically, yeah. It's gonna be really hard.
Okay.
He's overcome. He's basically in berserk mode.
Yeah. And is he like super important? Like, do we really like this guy?
He's
Really
the
need
captain.
this guy?
He's a captain.
Is he a light eyes or dark eyes?
Ooh, good question. Let me quickly check here. Yes, he is a light-eyed.
Okay.
Light green eyes. He is the ranking officer.
I guess all we can really do is either leave him or keep trying to fight him or snap him out of it.
That's your guys' call.
So I guess I'll do another strike.
At this point, he is beyond your knife range. So, but if you want to throw a rock at him, you can.
Let me see.
Or you can ready in action if you want.
Yeah, let's do ready.
Okay, what are you waiting for?
Either for him to make a move, or for what's
Ashelon.
Ashelon? Okay, or Ashelon to make a move. Like just kind of waiting
Okay.
to see what to do next.
Okay. So now it is his turn because he was taking things slow. let's see here. Yeah, he's going to move in towards Thessa.
Okay. Is he gonna try and attack?
Yes, he is.
Can I dodge?
Yes. Actually, yeah, you can actually dodge this time because you get
Okay.
one reaction per round.
Okay, this one does cost a focus.
Yes, it does require a focus. So, do you want to dodge?
How many?
Scroll to the top of your sheet. So you have 3 focuses left.
Okay, yeah, sure, I'll dodge.
Okay, so expended 1 focus. So now he has disadvantage on his attacks.
Okay.
So, and he's going to make 3 attacks. I'm just going to roll. Oh, wait, no. 3 attacks. I did not mean to do that, but I'll just, 1 second here. I'll roll 3 more just and have these and do it in the, okay, so first one misses, second one misses, third one would be 9 plus. Okay, so that would be a 13 to hit. So go to your character sheet again. Physical. 13, that just hits you.
Oh man.
So that is going to be that's going to be around. That's going to be 5 points of damage. So you,
Yikes.
so you lose 5 HP.
Maybe I'll recover.
We're almost to that point yet.
Okay.
But yeah. Okay, so now we are back to the very top of the round. Are you guys going to go fast or are you guys going to go slow?
I should probably recover.
So you're going to go
So,
fast or slow?
I guess fast?
Okay. So you're wanting to go first?
I'll go slow.
Okay. So you're going to spend your action just recovering?
Yeah.
Okay, 'cause that's fine.
Okay. Because aren't I, like, pretty low on health right now?
Let's see. You just took, what, 5 points?
Because I thought before that, too,
Yeah,
when
you're
I was
down-
trying to block, I lost, like...
Did you? Because I thought you missed.
You, at the very start of it, she took 4.
Yeah, so I think I...
You're down to 2 HP.
Yeah, so I definitely need to
So
recover.
here, with Demiplane, scroll up. Okay,
Noise.
you recover 6 points of health. So type 6 in there.
Okay. And then heal?
Heal. Yep. There you go.
Cool.
All right. So now, Ashlon, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna strike 3 times,
Okay.
but also use a action or like the free action to tell them. It's like if you want to attack something, attack that freaking chasm fiend.
Okay.
That storming chasm fiend.
Okay. Roll your 3 strikes.
Okay, so that's sword. Long sword, so plus 1 to each. So a 15, 8, and 5.
1 hits.
Okay, that's 1d8. 3,
Plus your strength.
4.
4. Okay. He is looking really rough. And for a moment, you actually see his eyes shift from the red haze that was clouding them to now they're almost normal eyes.
Okay, so maybe he'll be closer to, like, if we were to try and persuade him.
So, yeah, if you guys want to do a persuasion with a plot dice.
Okay.
Where's the plot dice?
Okay. Who wants to do the persuading here?
I can.
Okay.
I have a plus 4 to persuasion, so.
So,
Okay.
roll with advantage and you're going to roll a d6 as well.
So d20 and d6?
Yep. 2 d20s and a d6. 7, because you're rolling with advantage. Okay.
13, 5.
Okay.
So 13 plus 4, so that's 17 plus 5.
No, okay. So what the plot dice does is this is for more of a thematic moment, so to speak.
Gotcha.
So this is where it gives you a chance. Now you have a chance you can store this for later, or you can use it now, to where you can choose to be successful in this conversation, and you can try to tell me how you want this scene to go down.
Okay. I'd like it to be successful. And like I said, like, if you want to attack something, attack the freaking chasm fiend. We need your help.
Yeah.
Okay. So with that, you see kind of a clarity kind of come in. You see something click and register in his mind. Just goes, "You're right. We shouldn't be fighting each other right now. We need to get up. We need to get all the stuff out. We don't know when that chasm fiend is going to be here. Let's get everything and let's move."
Okay.
And so, because again, in every regards, I'm going to now take us out of combat. Because at this point, you guys have successfully overcome this challenge. And in every respect, yes, chasm fiend is starting to close in.
Yeah.
You see the bridgemen starting to, you see two of them pick up and they're hauling the cask of water. They're shuffling around. Are you guys going to grab?
Brightness, which way?
Again, yeah. The scholar points into the direction, Alai Matal points like, "This way, gotta go now." So, do you guys want to grab anything before you guys start booking?
Their rope.
I guess, like, what's nearby again?
Again, you guys were able to find a couple of rucksacks of food.
Okay, I'll grab one of those.
Okay. One second here. I'm just trying to see here. What else did you guys find? So yeah, you were able to. Yeah. So yeah, nobody made tools. Okay. Yeah, you guys did find food. Yeah, you found enough for 12 simple meals. Okay. Yeah, you guys got water. Although a lot of these guys are looking wounded and injured. Okay. All right.
I'll just assist with a cask of water because they're both injured and it's heavy.
Okay. All right. So, actually, real quick before this entire thing goes down, you guys do have a quick lull moment to where if you guys want to expend a recovery die to recover health, you guys can.
I would like to.
Okay.
I think I'm good for now.
D8. Yeah, recover 1d8.
Okay.
Hey.
Nice.
I'm back to full.
So, again, since you're not spending a recovery die, would you like to help somebody heal?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So, roll me a medicine check.
Okay. Is that a
Yep, D20.
Okay.
Gosh dang. Mellie's on a roll tonight, literally.
Right?
Good criminy. Maybe
He's
he's
got
just...
the lucky die.
Yeah. Okay, go to your character sheet.
Okay.
Okay. So, your medicine is...
3?
3. Okay.
Should-
18. Roll D6, because I believe that's your recovery dice.
Okay. Is it? Yeah. Okay.
Gosh dang it. Well, I'm going to say, given the specific amount of time, you do help Doral at least be able to get to his feet.
Okay.
Actually, give me I keep on wanting to say, give me an investigation check. Give me a deduction check.
Okay.
Real quick. Not as
We
good.
jinxed it.
Yes, we did. Well, what is it with the modifier? Deduction.
3.
Okay, you find him a stick. You find him a
Stick.
You
Okay.
find him a walking stick, so he can at least
Kind of hobble.
hobble along with you guys.
How do I go back? Oh.
Okay, so now we are into the Chasm Fiend pursuit. So, with that, even with the help, Doral is he's just shocked by the entire situation. He's like, no, go on, Bridge 9.
Yeah.
You guys gonna try to encourage him to go onward, or are you gonna let him sacrifice himself?
Wait, the guy we were trying to save?
Yep.
I'm gonna try and use my leadership to bolster and be like, we're all gonna push through this, and you staying back behind isn't gonna do anything to help any of us. Let's go.
All right, roll me leadership. That is a check, Greg.
11.
11.
Yep. Oh, sorry. 13.
13. All right.
That's 9.
So you see Doral just go, kind of nod. He goes, we're bridgemen. We've been through worse. You're right. Let's go. And you see him kind of hobble. And he begins hobbling after you guys. Okay. And it is around that moment that you hear the scraping and scratching coming closer and closer. You guys get towards about halfway through the chasm when you see the chasm emerge forth.
Can I look for somewhere to hide and see if there's like a nook that you can't fit into?
Yes you can actually. Go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
Nope. That's a 4.
You see the Chasm Fiend, you see the direction you're going through, you're just like going back and forth, like, gotta run.
Run!
Okay, so you guys are running. You have, I want to say, about 4 or 5 people in your party, all running. Where are you guys at? Are you guys in the front? You guys in the middle? Or are you guys in the back of the pack?
I'm probably towards the back.
Okay.
Because the water's heavy and I'm helping them carry it.
Okay.
I'm probably in the middle, kind of just trying to like make sure everybody
Gets through?
yeah.
Okay, so then Ashelon, give me another leadership check. Since you're bringing up the rear.
That's an 8.
An 8. So as you actually try to rally the troops, you're just like, let's go! Hey, don't drop the water! Don't drop the water! And as you're kind of
Stop hobbling!
We gotta go! And Aaron, one of the bridge managers, is like, we're trying, man! Come on!
Don't talk back to me!
It's like, what else are you gonna do to me? I'm already a bridgeman! I'm the worst of the worst! Come on! Let's...
I'm kidding.
Okay. So, you guys are still running away from the Chasm Fiend. What do you guys want to do? Are you guys just going to flee flat out, or are you guys going to... If you guys want to do as you guys are trying to escape. The Chasm Fiend is getting closer and closer with every step.
And I'm just constantly looking around, see if there's a way that we can split off, whether there's a section up ahead to turn or a crag somewhere. Just I'm looking around trying to find somewhere to go.
Roll me a perception check.
The 8.
With advantage. I'm going to give you advantage with this because you do have the scholar with you.
Okay, that's 13.
Good enough. As you begin running, as you begin looking, the scholar points over the side. It's like, over here. The cat, it narrows over here. I don't think it can get through there.
Let's go.
Okay. You keep running. Okay. And then Cody, give me one more leadership check.
17.
Alrighty. Okay, so that is enough. Okay,
Move your storming feet.
and with that again, and the tone you took resonated with the bridgemen, because it makes them feel like back to like they're in the army. It is an order, straight and simple, and they start marching. They immediately you guys all begin stepping in the same cadence. You guys all rush. You guys are all able to get into that crevice, that small opening. Let me go ahead and do one more thing. So you guys get over into the opening, and again, it is small. It's even small for you guys. You're all able to go through. You quickly stop what you're doing, shove the cask inward, and for the last second, Cody, a small scream escapes out your mouth as the chasm feed is closing in. Yes. And with that, as you scream, you jump on through as, again, you all hear it and feel a thud as the chasm feed rams into the wall. You hear snapping, claps of teeth trying to get at you.
I draw my side sword.
It keeps on trying to get in, but the opening is too small.
Is it within a spot where I'm gonna like stab its mouth?
You're more welcome to give it a shot.
I would very much so like to. My sword's gone.
So you take your sword, you jam it, and actually you smack it against the rock, kind of dulling the blade. And you think you hit the wall. When you did hit the chasm fiend, then you remembered normal blades don't affect chasm fiends.
I was going for its mouth.
And you hit pure carapace. And you just feel a ringing of it going through your arms, just like when you hit a baseball bat against like a pole.
Just step back
Just-
and try and
just
push
like-
everyone back up.
It's like, ah! Yee! And with that, the scholar that is with you, her name is Alaya Matal, goes, I think we're safe for now. It's starting to get dark. The Chasm Fiend's hunt he really can't get past the wall, and it's going to be too much effort for him to climb up and try to get to us. We should be safe for the night here.
I also want to use Collected, which just helps me stay calm and like even killed amid chaos, and just kind of look around where we are and see if there's if there's a path, or if there's like anywhere we could go, or if we're just kind of stuck in here for the moment.
Okay, roll me a perception.
Okay.
5. Well, again, you look around your surroundings. Oh yeah, grand total what?
That was
Perception. So 8. Again, as you begin looking around, you do see moss. You're seeing the after effects of a high storm. The high storm came in, and there is some muddy, mucky water that's been running through, like a small stream. You're seeing wildlife. You see kremlings coming out of the cracks in the walls.
Okay.
And with everything, and given the time of day when this happened, it was close to evening. At this point, sun is starting to set. You guys need to set up camp for the night.
Okay. And where are we exactly? We're like in a cave?
You guys are in a chasm.
Okay. But like where
It's
are
a
we?
narrow chasm, so they can't quite fit in.
Yeah.
Because
Oh.
they're massive.
Okay.
Because chasm fiends are big, giant monsters.
Yeah.
You guys are in a small little chasm where nothing big can really get into to get at you guys.
Okay. And are we kind of stuck there, or is there like a?
As you look, you do see that there is a path forward. You do see a path leading up north, I believe. So there is a path that you guys can continue to go down, but it opens back up to where a chasm fiend could get at you. But with the way everything is, you guys are wounded. You guys are tired, hungry.
Yeah. I wonder if there's anything we could distract it with, or if maybe we should just keep on making our way, like, to, like, because we do need to set up camp.
Okay, well, I think right now is a good chance, real quick, for everybody to introduce themselves.
Sounds good. So I look back, and here's Ashlon. He's above average height, but not that built. I am very much a nobleman. Eyes, bright green eyes with black hair, but it's not pure black. You see red throughout it, hinting at his Vaden heritage. He was wearing military style gear, but it's the political, like it's the dress of the day type thing more than practical outfit. So that's kind of what Ashlon looks like.
Okay, Tessa.
Okay. So I'm kind of making this up as we go. But let's see. So Tessa, I know for sure that she actually has what is known as heterochromia, where one of her eyes is light and the other one of her eyes is dark. And she has one like light green eye, and then she has one like brown eye. She is a little taller than most women you would see. Like she's maybe around like 5'7", I would say. She has dark brown hair that I would say goes to about her chest maybe. But she has her hair kind of in like a loose braid. And I would say she is also pretty fit. She's I don't know.
Okay. So
she has fair skin.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, guys are kind of now you guys know what each other looks like. So, what are you guys wanting to do now? Are you guys wanting to kind of push forward, or are you guys wanting to?
I turn to the captain and just say, Captain, I think we should try and set up for the night here. We should get together any blankets, any other gear we have to kind of make a little shelter in this chasm.
Yeah.
And again, the captain nods, is just like, I agree. We have too many wounded. Our main threat with the chasm fiend has been not dispatched, but it's at least gone on to other hunting grounds.
We're out of immediate danger for sure, but I would say I'm still personally a little wary of the captain. Like I kind of keep my eye on him, and I just make sure that he's like still acting like himself, and that because I'm still kind of worried about like everything that happened back there.
Okay.
But also I think this would maybe be a good time to like heal people and to like, I guess since we're now in a safe place, just kind of like help like everybody like treat their wounds and.
Okay. So, yes, you guys can go ahead. If you want to, you can help some of the wounded. And then you see the bridgemen slowly kind of gather around as they start making food. You see them get into the barrels and start pulling out water to boil it to make some stew.
How far is the where we fell?
You guys in that run, you guys ran for a while being chased.
Okay.
So it would take you guys a couple of hours to... Actually, not a couple. A good solid hour to even go back to your guys' old crash site to ravage around some more. But you don't know if the Chasm Fiend is nearby. You don't know if it's far away. Guys, if you guys do have water, you guys do have 12 meals worth of food.
Yeah, I was thinking get some wood to have the actual like campfire to stay warm.
Oh yeah, actually, again, a high storm.
Because I have some base stuff for it.
Yeah, a high storm came by recently. I'm pretty sure if you looked around and did a deduction check, you guys could be able to find out, or a perception check. You guys could find enough wood to create a bigger fire.
Yeah, I like to do that, get it a little more comfortable.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead, roll a perception check. Actually, survival. I forget survival's a thing.
Okay, that's 7.
7. Okay, you do find some wood. And also with the help of some of the bridgemen, with the soldiers. Together, all you guys are able to at least make a decent fire. Everybody
Pull
is...
out my blanket and wrap up in that.
Yeah. So everybody's kind of sitting around the fire. And you see the bridgemen kind of looking at each other. And then they look over to you guys like, "You guys brought you on this expedition. What are you guys looking for?"
I just turn to the brightness and go, "Brightness, this is your expertise. What are we looking for?" Ruins.
So with that, Elia chimes in, just like, "Oh, I'm more than happy to explain to you my research that I've been working on for so long. So if my deductions and if my knowledge is correct, we're going to come across an old ruin of part of the Shattered Plains, one that was here way before the desolation, and this can confirm whether this was the Alethela, whether this can confirm some of the, or even we might be able to find some relics related to the Vorn Church within, whether it be the Knights Radiant or at least before the Reckoning. Again, this can hold so much more information for us that we're trying to really get into, trying to understand more and more. Because I know Yasna Colin has done so much research in just the Shattered Plains, the Parshendi. And so I've been sent out to try to gather more information as I could, see what we can gather together for Yasna.
That, nice pointer. That's why I'm here.
And you see the bridgeman go like, "Okay, all right. What about you? What about you, Brightness?"
I just kind of say, like, I don't really give too much away. I just say, like, I'm here to help. I'm here to offer what I can.
So have any of you survived like a tragedy like this? Have you guys gone through, like, have you guys ever been in this kind of situation before? You guys seem to handle yourself pretty well for given the circumstance. Have you guys had to survive this before? Survive on your own?
I've been raised since birth to take care of myself and those around me. You are in good hands.
Well, no offense, Bright Lord, but we've had our own shot of luck with empty promises from other Bright Lords. With that, you hear the snap. Actually, you see the captain go over and smack one of the bridgemen across the face.
Thank you.
And just go, "Remember who you're speaking to, dark-eyed scum."
And I just start having conversations with the captain after that. Try and ingratiate myself more with him.
Yeah, I just keep trying to offer aid where I can, like, just enjoying my stew and, yeah, just kind of trying to chillax a little bit.
Okay, so again, since you guys do have clean food and clean water, you guys are able to take a long rest where all health is restored, your entire all your focus is restored. And as you guys are about to turn in for the night, you actually see Doral, the bridgeman who is limping still. You see him get up from the fire. He's like, well, I got the old bones. I'm gonna find a better place to go for the night, guys. And you see him go over, looking and investigating the crevices, and you see him go into a crevice to just kind of lie down for the night.
I think that's, personally, I find that a little strange, just because we are in new territory, and I feel like is he still in sight?
Yeah, he's still inside.
Oh, okay. I was thinking that he left and
No, he found a little outcropping for him to go to sleep in.
Gotcha.
I am. As I'm talking to the captain, I tell him I think we should have some watch throughout the night to make sure Casimir doesn't come back and find a way to get in or something. Just be safe.
And again, he just looks at you with a little bit of distaste, kind of uncomfortable. Like he's just not. You get the sense he doesn't like anybody.
That's fair.
Just like, not dip, bright lord.
Well, if you weren't gonna say it, we should have set up.
So, whatever. It's like, I'm the captain of this mission.
I'll take first watch.
Yeah, you will, pretty boy. And again, you see him just sauntering off, goes over to the other spearman. You see him bark some orders to try to get him in line. And you see him stand at attention. You see, Varda stand at attention. As the captain goes off and finds his own little nook to sleep in.
So Varda's gonna take first watch?
Yep, Varda's taking first watch.
Oh no, I actually said that to him. He's okay, bye. Yeah, I'm gonna find my own spot to lay down.
Okay. Okay. So you guys do have a good, long, restful night's rest. The Chasm Fiend doesn't come back. Everything seems nice and quiet. You guys wake up the next morning to see Elia Matal looking at her maps. As everybody's getting up, getting ready, everybody's getting their basically morning breakfast, morning meal. She is plotting out the chart. You see her kind of muttering to herself. And then you see Captain Selenar approach her and kind of nod along with the directions, and she gives the commands. Or at least is explaining kind of the game plan.
I walk over to him.
Okay. As you walk over, she just goes, yes, if my calculations are correct, if my understanding of where we are currently is correct, if we continue marching north, we will be able to come to the ruins. This was our intended arrival place anyway. We need to get there. Captain Solinar just goes, brightness. This is a suicide mission. It was fine when we had a whole platoon of troops with us. But right now we need to get out of here. And that's what I'm trying to tell you, Captain, is that by going to the ruins, we have a better likelihood of surviving. Why not do two birds with one stone? Why not knock out two Kremlings in one hit? Come on. It's our best chance. I don't know, brightness. If there is any opportunity, because we do have stationary bridges on the outposts, we could continue walking along here. And what? Run into another chasm fiend? Come on, Captain. You should not be this stupid. Oh, wait, no. That's right. You are working with High Prince Sadius, a man who doesn't give a crap, who has two useless, and with that you see a backhand come across her face.
Oof.
Like, you do not backsass the High Prince. Brightness. What?
I don't know. I'm just observing.
You guys are just watching all this?
I was
This
gonna
is an eventful
intervene.
morning.
I was gonna intervene, but then that happened.
I'm just gonna walk up and just stand next to him and just be like, well, that just happened. Though I have to say I agree with the brightness. Getting above the chasms will be our best bet. Why not get there, see if we can signal, and figure something out.
Yeah, actually, I was wondering if there's a way that we could maybe signal to the others. If there was like anybody like nearby or like else with us that maybe didn't fall into the chasm.
It's been a night now.
Yeah, that's true.
And also, I mean, if we don't come back with a certain amount of time, they'll send people looking for us.
So Captain's like, well, I'm not gonna wait for that to happen. Varda, follow me. We're gonna scout and try to find a way out of here. And with that, you see Varda go, yes, Captain. And immediately falling behind.
Before leaves, like, oh, Captain, what happened where you attacked us will be reported.
And with that, you just see him kind of brush off and continue walking.
Can I follow them? Like, can I join them?
Are you doing this stealthily, or are you...
No. I let them know that, like, I'll be... I basically am there to, like, provide protection while also, like, keeping an eye on the captain.
A second here. Let's see here. Are you trying to, like, convince them that you're going to follow them? See if it's okay for you to follow them, or are you just going to straight up do it?
Well, I don't really ask. I'm just kind of like, I'll come too. Like, I'll join you.
Okay. You see, again, the captain goes, no, you will stay here with the rest of everybody. I don't need an extra body for me to carry out of here.
Leave him be. If the captain wants to get himself killed, let him.
Yeah, I guess I'll let them go then. But then I'll follow.
So you're gonna follow after them stealthily.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
Okay. Aw.
Okay. This is interesting. Okay.
+2.
That's 2, so grand total of 5. Let me see here. Perception. Okay. So how do you want to do this, babe?
I was gonna wait for them to like walk a little bit and then kind of just hide and like follow them like from a distance.
Okay. So as they go out around, like you see them go out into the distance, you see them round the bend, and you immediately start kind of chasing after them.
Okay.
As you get around the corner, they are both standing there, weapons prepared, and they're going to make a strike at you.
What?
So it's going to be 2 attacks. Actually, it's going to be 6 attacks.
Can I say like, guys, it's me?
I'm going to say this is a surprise
Like,
attack.
Whoa.
This is a surprise attack.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess, can I oh, I mean,
It's a surprise round.
but how far away are they?
Well,
Okay. Let me go ahead. Like, you're out of sight from the camp.
Okay.
And with that, they insta-kill you, babe.
No. I dead?
Yeah, you're dead. As you...
But it just started. Dang it. They being sus. Well, hey, he should at least like people should know that I like went missing and be like suspicious.
It's just got... Okay, this turned into a whole different story now. Okay.
Do I hear her scream?
No, this happens so fast.
Dang.
Because, okay, basically,
I wasn't expecting that.
all 6 attacks hit. So 3 from the long...
One's a net 20.
Yeah, and again, that's going to be more. So 3 of which are the long sword. Which, that's 18, not adding modifiers. 18 plus 12. So that's just from the captain.
Wow.
So
30 damage.
that's yeah, that's just from him and the spearman. Let's see here. That is strike, short spear. That is plus. Okay, yeah, it's a D6. Yeah, D6 plus 2. And one of them is doubled, so actually I'm just going to add 4d6. And that's another, I guess I add 2 on top of those 3. Actually, that's like 6 on top of that, so that's another 21. Yeah, you did.
Oh my gosh.
41.
41
51.
damage.
Oh well.
Because 30 plus 21, so 51.
Well.
That would have killed me almost 5 times over.
Yeah, that kills her 5 times over.
So.
As quite literally you are getting hacked to smithereens, you do see again the thrill overtake both of them.
Oh.
And again, and the last words he says, "You all will die in this chasm before I do."
What? I wasn't even trying to attack them.
Well, he basically told you he was leaving,
I was just curious.
and he, yeah, no, like okay, so there goes Nelly.
Well, bathroom break.
So Ashelon, what would you like to do?
I am chatting with the brightness and trying to understand more about the ruins.
Okay.
And also talking to her about the captain and about when we get back. I'm trying to set up a plan for us to work together to get him removed from his position. I'm trying to work on that kind of angle of things.
Okay, so as you begin talking with the brightness, she is more focused on the ruins, and for her, she's just like, this will be one of the. This is what I might suggest then. What we can do going forward, whatever we find in the ruins, we can use that to bribe Prince Sadius. So, because I really believe that they're just going to leave us behind. Because again. You knowing the politics here, you know that High Prince Sadius, like his men, they are not disciplined. They are equivalent to mercenaries.
Yeah.
So
maybe we shouldn't ingratiate ourselves to the Lord Thaddeus then. Maybe we should bring this to
a different High Prince. Use it. Oh, I see where you're going. See it as a bargaining chip instead to get into a better grace with a different High Prince so we can enter their protection. So that way, should Lord Sadius or Captain Salinar want to go against us, we have a High Prince's backing with us. I see.
Exactly. And with this information be so useful to Yasna Colin, maybe we should look at House Colin.
House Colin, again, I'm not sure how well you know about the political standing with them. I know they are struggling since, well, Dalinar's dreams, but us allying with maybe
They're still the most militaristic and structured in order.
Hey, you don't have to tell me. But I think that might be a good plan. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue on to the ruins. Cause again, maybe Thalia, maybe she was able to follow them and she was able to get her way out. I don't know.
Yeah. We don't hear from her. We should probably take a look, but we should be heading out here soon.
Yeah, let's wait a little bit and see what's going to transpire. So you go ahead, wait around for a little bit. Everybody's gathering up camp. The bridgemen, they're all looking a lot better. Still, some of them are limping. Some of them still have a couple of injuries, but nothing too, like, they're not going to fall behind now.
Okay. Before we break camp and leave, I do want to look around just briefly and just see if I notice anything before we go.
Okay, roll me a deduction check.
It's 18.
Okay, you're not hearing any noises. Everything seems to be kind of eerily quiet. You think now is a good time to go and maybe investigate, see what happened to the other brightness. Tessa. I keep on saying Thalia, but that's Percy Jackson.
Right. So should I do a perception or insight? Or not insight.
Again, that's what your deduction was for. So
okay.
As you go through, you do discover her body has been thoroughly stabbed.
Brutal.
Yeah. And with this, very easily you can put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah. I don't see any sign of the captain.
Yep, you don't see any sign of the captain. You don't see any sign of Varda. They're just gone.
Is there a token or something that I could take to show that I found her?
Yeah. Again, as you kind of rummage, you do pick up her knife. You grab her spears. And you do pick up a house ring.
So I take that and bring it back, and I show the ring to the brightness, and they killed her. We need to use this to be able to help us. We see them, it's going to be kill on sight.
And with that, you see the bridgeman kind of nod.
I pass the spears out to them. Like, I don't know if you know how to use these. Please don't stab me if you want to live.
So you got it, Bright Lord. And again, you see Doral goes like, all right, guys, bridge 9. Bridge 9! And all of them say in unison, just like, we'll be your honor guards for right now. Sadius the soldiers are worse than criminals. This is unspeakable.
Do any of them have like a sash brand or something?
No, actually none of them have a sash brand, but one of them does have a brand. Aaron, he has a brand on his head that marks him as a thief.
Okay.
So let me double check that. Yeah. Aaron, brand marks him as a thief. Yep. Again, Aaron, as you look him more over, he looks like a 17-year-old boy. Actually, he is a 17-year-old boy. He is very young. Doral, you're able to, again, look at him. You can place him in his mid-50s. And then the other bridgeman, again, not very strong, kind of slow-witted. He's in his mid-20s. No brands, just... I think you can kind of guess that maybe he messed up as maybe, especially if it is Lord Sadius's camp, he probably messed up something and he was sent to the bridge cruise. Got his water, his bath temperature slightly wrong.
I look at all of them and say, we're in this together, man. If we're going to survive, we're going to survive together. When we get out of here, your loyalty and your help will be rewarded.
And as you say that, as you take in the next breath, you kind of feel like a rhythm as you go through it. As they shout Bridge 9, you kind of feel a rhythm. You feel kind of a calmness, almost like rhythmically. As you see, kind of off in the distance, a yellow light dance around you, like comes towards you and starts swirling around.
I rub my eyes and go, what is that?
And as quickly as you saw it, it has disappeared. But that feeling, that thrumming that you feel deep in your chest is still there. And
Let's move out.
And you guys move out, and you guys continue down the corridor to where you encounter, after about a good half day's march. At this point, it's getting close to midday. You come to the ruins, the final destination. Now, embedded in the canyon walls, once hidden behind a layer of stone and creme, is a forgotten structure now half revealed. Its lower levels begins at about 30 feet above the chasm floor, where columns flank on open doorways. Another 20 feet above that is an upper level, but strangely, that portion of structure appears to be completely on its side, as if the building tumbled into the chasm and was frozen in stone. The structure, an ancient shrine, has been hidden for thousands of years. During the cataclysmic event that created the Shadow Plains, the structure seems to have collapsed over millennia, and it was sealed away by layers of creme. As you begin looking through, you see a pathway bend and curve up to one of the alcoves, one of the outlets in the wall. As you and your party venture forward, you slowly climb up and go into this chasm. Not into this chasm, go into the shrine, into the structure. Now you can see that rubble litters the room and dust covers every surface. The floor is uneven, leaning to one side. The walls are decorated with elegant carvings. Brightly covered cremlings crawl out of the cracks in the wall, then skitter away as you guys approach. The only path out of the room is a stone stairway leading up. Is there anything you would like to do on this bottom floor?
I want to look at the murals and just look around and investigate a little bit to see if I can find anything else, anything that stands out to me.
As you begin looking at as you even approach the stairs, you see a bunch of these shells scattered across the floor, and you're able to tell that these are cremling eggshells. They are barnacle-like in shape, and again, they cling to a number of the surface in the shrine. The stairs appear to be stable but uneven. They're covered in melon-sized domes of creme-like material with clusters like rock buds on each of the steps. The murals you see are very bright, and they kind of have faded with the time. But you can depict that you see parts and pieces of individuals wearing shard plate. You see a depiction of a shard blade shown in the murals.
Well, that catches my attention.
As you begin, okay. Anything you want to do?
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, anything else you want to do before you start climbing the stairs?
No, I just say, let's make our way up. And brightness, anything that you need to investigate, tell us when to stop.
She's like, oh, I will. Although if that was the case, I'll be here all day. which was the original intent.
Within reason.
All right, sure thing, Bright Lord.
So there's 3 bridge members, right?
Yes.
3 bridge crew.
There's 3 bridge crew.
So I have the oldest one. I have him in the front with another one, and then I'm in the back with the thief.
Okay. So you guys make your way up the staircase. Give me 1 second. Give me an agility check.
That's why they're in the front. It's an 18.
Okay. So you and the party, you and your party are stepping very carefully over each one of the eggs. Very careful not to smash them, because you don't know if smashing one of these eggs could lead to just more Kremlings coming up and attacking you guys. So carefully with every single step, everybody in the party is able to make their way up to the 5th floor. Where as you get to the 5th floor, 5th floor of the shrine, it's very easily to locate, and it's very close to the surface. Now you're beginning to see columns and posts. Specifically, there is one column standing in the middle of the room. As you get close to it, you recognize some of the markings. Especially being a Lethian and growing up in the Vorin Church, you recognize these markings. Each one of them is a single glyph, a single word.
Right next, what does it say?
So she goes up to it. She's like, "Okay, these glyphs they do mark the markings of it, the Vorin Church. More specifically, each word, it kind of doesn't make sense. Each one represents a word in an archaic style. Like this one reads life, then the next one reads strength, then the one after that reads journey, and then before, death, weakness, and destination." Like, and this is tough. Like, that's just what I can barely make out.
Do the glyphs move, or I go and I just touch one?
As you touch one, you begin to feel a kind of pulling from your side. As you look down, it's your... Oh my gosh. It's, again, coin purse, basically. Your purse.
Okay.
As you open it, you see a light stream out and go into the glyphs. It goes into the glyph that you just touched. Which glyph did you want to touch first?
Life.
So life illuminates.
I kind of pull my hand back and just like rub my fingers. Just that's different.
And as this is happening, the yellow light that you saw earlier that day whizzes around.
The words come to me.
You feel the thrumming. You feel thrumming in your chest. And you instinctually know what to do next. You know the next word. You feel the thrumming. As if it's thrumming to you and thrumming into your heart. Of speak the words.
Life before death. Journey before destination.
Okay, so the glyphs are life, strength, journey, before death, weakness, and destination.
Okay. So I go through and do the life, then before death, journey. Isn't it? Journey before destination?
You're missing 3. You did not...
Strength before weakness.
There you go.
Or, yeah.
So now, in order.
Is that the... What?
So, here.
Strength before weakness, journey before... Or life before... I'll pull it.
I was going to say, give me a roll. Give me just a lore.
Okay.
Roll me a lore.
Thanks. 5.
5. I give you advantage because you have a spren helping you.
Yeah, because they give me the words.
Oh, good cry, Minnie. You know, I'm just going to give it to you.
Yeah, they literally give you the words.
Life before death, strength before weakness,
before
journey
weakness.
before destination.
I can't remember which order. It's been a minute.
I know. That's I was just like, I do want to give it to you. I'm going to have you try to roll for it. Oh, screw it. You know what it is. Plot. We're doing this for plot reasons.
So I light them up in that order.
And with that, as you touch them, you hear a click. As there is a secret compartment on the side of the column, you see it pop open.
I go to it and I pull it the rest of the way, check what's inside.
And as you get next to it, the light spren that you've been seeing comes and you are able to see it in a better light. You see her as she begins looking into the pedestal. The golden light of the strange spren seems to infuse the pedestal. On one side of the pedestal, a compartment slides out of the stone. Inside the drawer, is a bracelet and 2 rings linked by metallic chains. Though the gemstones in it are cracked, the metal is untarnished. There is no more jewelry. This is no mere piece of jewelry. It is a priceless artifact of the Vorin Church, a soul caster capable of transforming any substance to another with a touch. You recognize this immediately, and you recognize the value of this item. Because this is how food is made. This is how structures are built inside the war camps.
Soulcaster. I claim it.
Okay. So now, as you continue looking down the halls, you really actually you do take in this pedestal in the middle. You see that it is an individual wearing shard plate, but the proportions seem off a little bit. And with that, Alaya, you see her kind of let out a gasp, go, it's a woman in shard plate.
Don't be ridiculous.
No, that's the only thing that makes sense. Again, you've seen other noblemen. You've seen males in high... That's not... No, this can't be right. And you see kind of the distress going into her, just like, maybe Yasna... Maybe she is a heretic. Maybe she's not. Am I her? Like, you begin seeing her go through just like this midlife crisis of going, what the heck? This is ancient ruins.
Brightness. Calm.
Roll me a leadership check.
Is that a 16?
You're right. We'll document this. I'll document this down now, and we'll think about the implications later. So you see her beginning to go. She gets a piece of charcoal out as she rubs down, again, makes a charcoal etching of the pedestal that you touched and infused. She then goes down and begins looking at and taking in another charcoal sketch, charcoal painting of all the different markings that she is seeing. You see, and you are enraptured with one of the tapestries. Yeah, some of the mosaics. They are almost impossible to make out. The color has been lost to time. Others are brighter and depict shard bearers in fanciful scenes. A figure in blue surrounded by stylized clouds. Another in red, wreathed in flames. The clearest image depicts a woman in violet shard plate, her hand extended towards a figure with ivory skin and red carapace.
Do I still see the light spread?
You see the light spren just meandering and staying close to you and the pillar.
I kind of step away from everyone.
Mm-hmm. The bridge crew, the bridgemen are starting to look and trying to scavenge, trying to ravage what they can find in this chamber.
And I just look at the light spread and just go, what are you? Who are you?
Again, you're not getting any real verbal confirmation or verbal communication from her, but you are getting feelings and impressions in your mind. The first impression you kind of get is that her name is Tone, and she is a light spren.
I'm adding this to my judge.
Actually, go ahead and add this to your connections.
I don't know where that is.
Oh, okay. Well, so that there should be a part that says connections. I think it might be in journal.
How do you spell tone? Just T-O-N-E?
Yep, Tone.
Cool. Little tone. Stay close. You seem to be a good luck charm. I go back to inspecting the mural and wondering why there's a radiant looking at I can't remember what they call the slaves.
Parshendi? A parshman?
Parshman.
Okay. Well, again, it wouldn't be a parshman. It would be one of the Parshendi in war form.
Oh, okay. War form. Okay.
Yeah. It's a Parshendi in war form.
It's not the first time we fought him. Inspecting. Waiting for the brightness to finish up what she's doing.
You kind of wait around for about an hour. So, do you just want to kind of sit and wait around, or do you want to investigate, rummage, try to find salvage or anything like that?
I'll do that for a little bit, and then I do want to inspect the fabrial more.
Okay, so roll me a deduction. Okay.
11 plus, so 12.
Okay, let's see here. So again, you see more of these pedestals, and you can almost kind of guess that maybe some of them also have secret compartments. Maybe this isn't the only one. But none of them also have those glyphs as part of it. But with enough looking around each pillar, you do find the secret compartment, and there is a way for you to jury rig it open.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna try.
Okay. Go ahead. Give me a athletics check.
8.
You try to just get your hands in there to try to pull at it. It's just not really budging. This is rusted stone. It's old. It's whatever mechanism you could think that was in there is not working.
Then I just go to inspecting the fabrial and see if I can do anything with it.
As you look at it, as you begin trying to make it work, again, the gemstone in it is cracked. So the gemstone, actually roll me a lore check.
16.
You at least have a basic understanding of how fabrials work, and the gemstone is the key. It is the power source. It is the connection. It is how everything will work. And with it being cracked, you know that it is not quite a useless piece of metal, because you can still sell it. You can still do a lot of things with it. But until that gemstone is replaced, this thing is useless.
Okay. Yeah, it's the brightness. We should probably get moving.
And she
Try to keep making our way up.
She goes, okay, I think I got everything I need for at least this expedition. There's 2 exits that we can choose to take. There's the northern exit or the southern exit. Bright Lord, which way do you think we should go?
The southern exit will probably be closer to our destination, but I think we should go north.
And as you begin to approach the north, tone kind of responds in tone. That, like, basically kind of a feeling of danger, alert, is at the northern exit.
And I think we should go back the other way.
Again, the bridgeman and her kind of look at you just like, are you sure?
Good luck charm says we go this way. And they start walking the other way.
They kind of look at each other puzzled, just like, huh, okay. And one was just like, every Bright Lord's got a quirk. Okay. So as you leave the southern exit, the path leads through a narrow rubble-choked tunnel. It leads outside, terminating in a sunny ledge. From there, it is an easy climb up to the plateau. As you climb up, you see two singers, two Parshendi.
Okay.
And
do they see me?
Right now, they do not. Since you just quickly peeked over, they do not see you.
Push, like, wave everyone back. Move back and kind of whisper to them, like, there's two Parshendi up there. I'm Bridgeman, it's time to earn your keep.
And as... Okay, so... As you look closer, you see one of them is in thick carapace kind of armor that you've seen, and one of them is very kind of, like, elegant, more looking. They seem to just be kind of looking around. One of them is, again, the one in the thick carapace is a little bit more on alert, whereas the more elegant female in is more kind of looking around.
I draw my long sword and have it ready, but walk up, more cautious.
Okay. So as you draw the sword out, you feel a little bit more of a thrumming anxiousness coming into your chest. As you approach, the war form immediately snaps to attention, his axe drawn. See the bridgemen kind of huddle up around you. Their spears pointed. They're not trained in it, but they're trying to be pointed. What do you do?
I don't know if you understand me, but we're not looking for a fight.
Okay. So, go ahead, roll me a persuasion. Oh, actually, 1 second here. They can. Okay, so go ahead, roll persuasion.
It's a 13.
With that, you see the one in nimble form approach. She comes and you feel like you feel the rhythm, like as she speaks. She does speak Alethi. It's like, my name is Vexla. And as she speaks, you notice that it's in a rhythmic kind of tone.
Hello, Vexla. Mashalon.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Ashalan. So you say that you are no threat to us. Yet why are you pointing swords and spears at me, my comrade?
For our own protection. I'm not looking for a fight, but our people are at war.
That's they are. But that doesn't mean that we have to be at war with each other.
Tell you what, you tell that big man there to put down his axe. I'll put my sword away and we can talk.
Ah, then I might as well try to convince you to lower your sword now.
I asked first.
Roll a leadership check with
Oh,
disadvantage.
that's the wrong one. That's a D100.
Oh, yeah.
That's with advantage? Or
Disadvantage.
disadvantage. Okay. Well, that's going to be a 7.
It's like, well, let us talk before weapons are lowered. So why should we not attack each other right here, right now? As you have said before, we are at war with one another. I am all for us resolving this without bloodshed. We don't want to kill any more of your kind. That's how we're doing, is we're trying to find what's been long lost here, that is rightfully ours.
Well, we're not here to get in the way of that. We just want to get back to our people. So, and I lower my sword. I haven't put it away, but it's lowered down, so I'm trying to.
Okay, roll me an insight check.
That's 13.
Okay. As you begin to look, you notice that her hands are shaking. You can tell that Vexla herself isn't... This is something you can kind of glean from looking at her and looking at the other man, that she herself is not built for a fight. She's here more for speed, to kind of scout, and you can't deny that they're trying to investigate the ruins as well. They're trying to find something as well.
They say, there are 4 of us, and it seems like there's only one fighter with you. We don't want to fight. Now the big man put his axe down, and I'll sheathe my blade. We can share, cooperate, and we'll leave.
Okay. Roll me another persuasion.
11.
Okay. With that, she looks over to the mail-in, Parshendi.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of gives him she gives him a nod, and you see him lower the axe, but again, just as you did, doesn't put it away. I think that for the both of us, I think it'd be best that you went on your way, and we pretend that we've never met. Go your way, and we will go ours.
Works for me.
Alrighty then.
It's just for my people to go past. Just like, let's go.
With that and the bridgemen, they do move off. All of them begin to move past while you kind of stay in focus and talking.
Tyler, be warned, there are 2 soldiers that were around, and they're not as kind as we are. If something were to happen to them, well, they won't be missed. And I walk past. By keeping an eye on the big guy.
I'm gonna say, as you begin saying that, you see her eyebrows raise, and it goes, "Thanks for the warning. I guess there are ways that we can make things work. I'll remember this. Thank you, Ashla." And she gives you just a polite bow.
Good day. It was Vexel, or what was her name?
Vexla.
Vexla. Good day, Vexla. And pass by.
Okay. And as you guys you walk because you're on now the top of the plateau, after a while, you're able to find some of the bridges. The permanent bridges that are on the outskirts of the Shattered Plains. As you guys are drawn closer to the war camp, the bridgeman, Aaron, comes up to you and just goes, Bright Lord, is there
Yes, sir.
any chance that you can just tell the people back at the camps that we perished in the chasms? This is the only chance we really have at freedom. Is there just any chance you can let us leave?
I look at the bright lady. Say, were there any other survivors? And just turn and walk away.
Know that you and Bright Lady Elia Matal make your way back to the war camps. Which war camp do you want to go to?
I actually think that there's a certain merchant camp that could sell information at a lot better.
Oh, I'm trying to remember the name of the camp. There's a merchant camp.
It's where Shalon goes.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the name of it. Shoot. But yeah, it's one of the third-party camps. One of the lesser Bright Lords. Can't remember his name.
Oh, I'm pulling up the list right now. But I think we should go there, because then we can sell the information and get it to the Colons, but not be directly associated with them.
Okay. Well, honestly, that is where the end of the adventure. That is where the adventure ends, is you guys making it back to camp.
Okay.
So that kind of effectively brings the end of this adventure to where now if we were to do another session, I'd have to make a full-fledged story and plan for all this. So, okay, overall, what did you guys think?
Well, you killed her. You killed her.
Well, to be honest, you're supposed to kill the captain.
Really?
Yeah, that's what one of the routes was in this. And so for me, I was like, okay, how can I at least get him out and still create an interesting plot point? And to me, I was just like, it's Sadius's army. It would make perfect sense for them to just leave you guys behind. Them leave on their own and just leave you guys in the chasm to perish and make their own way forward. And so the fact that I was like, oh, I'm going to be sneaking up behind them. They're like, we don't like you guys. We want you all dead. You guys are just going to weigh us down. And in fact, you're trying to follow them. They took that as hostile. Especially once you showed interest early on, you kind of like played your hand. So they're like, we're just gonna go around a few corners here. If somebody follows us, we're taking them out. So that's why that happened. And yeah, again, just as where anything can go. I was fully prepared to like, okay, we're going to, instead of going to the ruins, we're gonna hunt down Sadius's crappy troops. And turn it into, because again, I could have seen it going, okay, you find them, you either capture them or whatever. If you capture them, okay, you're going to try to take them back to the camp, and you're going to turn them in and have it be more of like a trial. And that's kind of the fun thing with a lot of these RPGs. You never know what's going to happen.
Right.
But anyway, guys, thank you so much.
That was fun, though.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So
Even though I died.
yeah, that's always rough.
Still good.
But
It's good in the beginning.
yeah. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and we will catch you guys next time.
Bye.
We may fall like stars in the night sky, but we get to choose. Do we spiral or make a wish? This is my wish.